Hello, everyone. Valerie Walton here. Welcome. I'm excited to talk to you about network marketing and MLM. Why does network marketing and MLM not work for so many people? And how you can make sure that you succeed. Okay. So in case you didn't know who I am or you missed our intro, I am Valerie Walton. I am only half of our dynamic duo. My husband, Sonny, is in his fling golf meeting. So I'm excited for him. But we have founded the Profitpreneur, and it is designed to help people overcome obstacles like this, because it is possible for people to have success in legitimate network marketing and MLM businesses, as well as affiliate marketing. So let's get into it. You know what? In my 7+ years of being an online business coach who specializes in working with network marketers, MLMers, direct sellers, coaches and content creators. So folks who make, courses or programs, all that good stuff, influencers, all of that. And over the years, I've discovered, especially when we get down to network marketing, that this is a really big deal we got to discuss. Okay, because it's actually pretty simple. And let me see. Hey, Ray J is on. So great to see you on the live stream. All right. So let's get into this. I actually have two things. There's only two things that are keeping a person from becoming successful in network marketing. Okay. And guess what? I am not going to say that mindset is one of them, although that kind of is an issue. But honestly, mindset plays a role in anything you do. So that's a given. So here are the two issues. These are the two things missing from a person's network marketing growth. Number one, skills. It takes skills to pay the bills. And I don't know why people seem to think that they can just come into an industry that they know nothing about and just start making money like it's magical or something. This is not a unicorn. Okay. This is real life. And in real life, you need to develop some kind of skill. You need to go through some kind of training in order for you to, be able to build a successful business. If you don't do that, then how do you plan to be successful? And I know for me, I came in thinking, well, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, so I'm gonna just jump in here and bam, 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 make some money. But honestly, I realized that there were certain skills involved that I needed to sharpen, and there were some skills I didn't have that I needed to acquire. And so I had to humble myself and realize real quick that, oh my gosh, I've got to develop some skills. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this book or the guy that wrote this book, but this is Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard. This book has been out for a long time. And what's funny is I'm just now reading it for the first time. I wish I had read it when I first got involved in network marketing, because I had to discover all of this stuff that is in this book on my own over the past 7 years. Could you imagine how much further I would be in my business had I read this from the get-go? Because I believe this version of the book, this is a revised and expanded edition. I believe this came out in 2005, child. It's 2023. I'm sitting up here just now reading it, child. I'm sorry, child. However, a lot of what I teach my coaching clients, a lot of the basics of growing the business is all right there in that book. And if you have not read it, you definitely should. And if you want to get yourself access to it, let me know. So as I was, going through this book, there was one thing in particular that Mr. Dillard said, and I wanted to showcase that here. So he said, network marketing is an industry of marketing and promotion pursued by people who have no idea how to market or promote. Well, there you go. Could you imagine any other industry being like that? Could you imagine if the medical field, the medical industry was like that? Could you imagine if, hospitals were full of surgeons who didn't know how to perform surgeries? Like, are you serious? Could you imagine if we had teachers who, they didn't get an education on how to teach our youth or what to teach them? It would be insane. So why do we think it should be any different in this industry? And I have seen all across the online space, people talking about, MLM is a scam, or they've tried it and it didn't work for them and all this kind of stuff. But did they figure out how to market and promote? I bet you the answer is no. So is it the industry or is it them? And I know, like, people will talk to their blue in the face and they'll say, well, everybody who's in MLM says that. Everybody who's in network marketing be saying that. They say, oh, it's on you. It's your mindset. You don't have it together. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have no skills. You don't have the proper skills to grow this business. And there's so many other issues, including the fact that people act like the network marketing company they're a part of is their company. That's not true. They allow their leads and all the rules. The leads get collected by the network marketing company. The rules are created by the network marketing company, which then makes you an independent contractor. So you're self-employed, not a business owner. You don't own that network marketing company. Okay, which leads me into the second issue. Okay, so we talked about skills, but here's problem number 2. Not having a system. They do not have a system in place. So I wanted to also show you this. If you know anything about Robert Kiyosaki and his cash flow quadrant, look at here. Check this out. I'm going to share this with you. Let me remove this. And I will share my screen for this one because you've got to see this. All right. Making sure I'm showing the right screen. I am. Perfect. All right. So let's blow this up. Let's have a look at this. Okay. So when it comes to the cash flow quadrant, there are several different kinds of people. Okay. And in this case, we're talking about a few different kinds of ways that people produce income. So the most common way is in the top left. Most people have a job. They have to perform. They have to live up to the standards of that company that they'd like to receive a job from. And they have to prove themselves. They have to do what? Acquire some skills first. They needed to either go to college or go to a trade school, get licensing, get certification, something they needed to do before they could even fill out the resume to send into the company. So there are things that need to be done. Even if you plan on flipping burgers or stuffing tacos, child, making the burrito bowls for people, you still will end up having to go through training. Now, once you have the job and you have the training that they feel, they decide is acceptable to them, then you get paid based on your time. Now, in case you didn't know, I don't know who don't know this, but there's only 24 hours in a day. This is very limited. A third of our day, typically we are asleep for 8 hours. And then you've got 8 hours that typically the people are at their job. So there goes 2/3 of your life. 1/3 of it is asleep. You're completely unconscious. And the other third is you working your buns off. And again, there is no leverage there. Now, when it comes to network marketing, here's the problem. A lot of people think they're here. They think that they are business owners, but they're not. They're self-employed. You own a job now. You basically created a position for yourself when you got involved in this network marketing company. You created a position. Now, this means you are now the boss and the employee. And as this self-employed person, this solopreneur, you are now responsible for knowing and understanding what the network marketing company expects out of you and what you should expect out of them. What I find interesting is a lot of people expect the network marketing company to give them training and give them marketing tools and give them sales technique. Why? They were under the impression when you signed up with them that you were going to hold up your end of the bargain and you were going to figure out how to make that happen. And your end of the bargain as the network marketer is that you will acquire customers for this company. In other words, you're a sales rep. Okay, you're a distributor, like whatever the term is you want to use. But let's get clear on what the expectations actually are and what your role actually is in this business. You cannot go around saying I own a travel company or I own, a makeup company or anything like that, because you don't own any of it. You don't own the products, you don't own the patents, you own nothing. And the minute they decide to change the rules, they will, and you can't do anything about it. So, you are self-employed. That's the issue there. And so because the company gets into an agreement with you where they say, we will provide the products, the services, we will provide the opportunity for the people that you bring to us who also want to do what you do, we will make sure that they get paid on time. We will also handle all of the customer service. We will also handle all the legal aspects of things. The only thing that we need from you is to bring us more customers. Help us out with that so that we can close more sales. And the more sales that we close, the more commissions we can pay out to you as a thank you for sending customers our way. In addition to you making sure that you acquire customers for them, you also have to have the skills to do so. They expect you to already know how to do that. So when you show up talking about, where's my training? They're like, what? Oh, that's something you want to do on your own, boo. The same way, if you wanted to become a teacher, you had to go to university first. You had to go and get your degree in education first. You don't get to just waltz up into the school and say, hey, I want to be a teacher, so somebody show me how to do it. That would be insane, right? And in the comments, name some other professions where now that you think about it, it would make 0 sense to get involved in the industry. And then all of a sudden you expect people to just hand you stuff. and cater to you and give you everything that you want. And it's not even your business. It's not your company. Like, isn't that like, imagine the NBA being like that. I got a basketball. My husband's got one in his office. If I go in his office and grab a basketball and walk up in there and say, hey, y'all, I got a basketball. So if I just, bounce it around a little bit and then shoot it in the little net joint, can I get paid hundreds of millions of dollars too? And they're like, are you a professional? And I'm like, well, nah, but I see other people doing it. I want to do it too. How hard can it be? It's just an orange ball. Right? If I were to do that, they would kick me out. You all would call me insane. It wouldn't make sense for me to sit there doing that. And yet people do that in this industry all the time. And it is unfortunate because sometimes that's the way it has been presented to them, that this is easy money, that this is quick money. It is not. This requires work. This is a real business. It is actually legitimate. And that's why if you don't have the skills that you need and the system in place to build your business, you will fail. If you are unwilling, if you think you know it all already because you've owned another business, child, I've been there. As you saw in the intro, I've been a hairstylist. I've had my licensing and I've owned my own salon. And that was since, all the way back in 2006 that I first became a stylist and then upgraded and became a senior cosmetologist, which is basically an expert in the state of Maryland. That's what they call them. So although I've been an entrepreneur my entire life, and I started my first business when I was 12 years old, I started my own babysitting business. Even though I did all of that, it did not change the fact that I needed to acquire and sharpen and strengthen skills here for this industry, in this place. And there are people arrogant enough to say, well, I got it. I'm in real estate, or I own this and I do that. And it didn't work for me. Yes, because you seem to think that you are entitled to success because you're successful in one industry, in one area, which means what? You're supposed to be able to be good at everything? Not quite. You're not Michael Jordan. You can't be in baseball and basketball, child. Okay. But we do this. And it makes no sense. Why do we do this to ourselves? Okay. I'm going to check the chat in just a second. Well, actually, let me check it now. What are y'all talking about in here? What you talking about in here? Let's see. Okay. The net joint. Exactly. Ray J goes on to say, yeah. Imagine policemen not going through the police academy. It'd be even worse than some of the things that we see today. Counseling, right? Could you imagine somebody being trusted with the task of helping other people to get over traumas, and they have no skills and experience doing it, and they think they just supposed to make money, right? Hairstylists, journalists, you know what I mean? It would be ridiculous, right? And yet that's what people think in that's what people think in network marketing industry. It makes no sense, right? Physical therapist, fitness trainer. Exactly. Right? All you got to do. Yeah, this is what people typically are told. All you have to do is make a list and talk to people. And that's all the training they get. And it is so sad to see because, like I said, we need skills and we need a system. So now let's look at this. Did you notice that for a business owner, this is how you start to earn passive income? That's the kind of dream income that people look forward to. They want money coming in, whether they're working or not, whether they're physically there or not. We wish we could go to our jobs or not go to our jobs and still get paid. And sometimes people who have a job get a little taste of that, but not really, right? They can get maternity leave or they can get sick leave where they still get their paycheck, but they're not physically there. Well, what if you ain't have to be sick in order to be the only reason you get paid? What if you didn't have to bring life into the world as the only reason that you could still get paid without having to physically be there? What if you were in control and you set the rules and you had a system in place that allowed you to earn income without you having to physically be there. And that system is designed to have people involved that work with you. And now you're not getting paid for your time, which is limited extremely, but now you're getting paid for the amount of people that you can communicate effectively to and show them your vision, and they can accept and adopt that vision as well. And they get on board, and now you all are working together as a team. Now, see, that's a real business owner, someone with the skills to be able to do such a thing, and the system designed to help them accomplish their goals, whether they're there or not. And then eventually they even get to go further into the passive side as an investor and take the money that they're earning with their system and reinvest it back into their business. So now the money's making money and they really ain't got to be there. Another thing that I really love is the residual income that you can create as well, whether you are a business owner or an investor or both. Residual income is my jam right now. And that is when I have customers or clients who pay me again and again and again because I'm delivering for them. I'm giving them the things that they need. I'm delivering the value. Okay, so really important that you have this stuff in place. So you may be wondering, okay, well, what's up with this? Well, see, this is why my husband and I created the Profitpreneur. Okay, and I didn't realize this was still showing. Oh, okay. There's my husband right there. He's showing up as Facebook user. Yeah. Okay. My bad. All right. And look, if we have another Facebook user, just pop in the chat who this is, because I don't want to just say Facebook user. So who's on right now? We say, yes. So right, Val. I thought the company was going to train me. Nope. I needed the skills. Yes, I totally get that. Especially when you're kind of like thrown into the industry, it feels like a splash of cold water on your face. And you're like, I just need to get my bearings. Is there somebody out there who can help me? And there are people out there. And again, that's why Sunny and I created Profitpreneur. So let's talk a little bit about that in just a second. Real quick, I wanted to pull up this comment as well. A lady at my old job went on maternity leave and never came back. She didn't want to leave her new baby. I completely understood, didn't blame her at all. Yes. Now, at the time that I had my children, that was before 2006. I had one in 2000 and the other one in 2004. And at that time, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I could not imagine ever leaving my baby's side. As a matter of fact, for my son, he had to be in the NICU for 10 days. Initially, they said he was going to have to be there for 30. I could not imagine having to be there at that hospital every day for 30 days. It was tearing my heart out to have to keep going back and forth to the hospital just for 10 days. But thank God that my baby is blessed. And he healed quickly, and he was able to start breathing on his own. They took the machines, out, sooner than they were expecting. And he really gained his strength, and we were able to bring him home in 10 days. So imagine going through that. And while you're there at the hospital with your baby, your boss is calling you up talking about, so when you going to be back? Like, it's insane. I could not even imagine being away from my kids. And I had always wanted that. I wanted to spend the first year at least home with each one of my babies. I wanted us to be able to bond. And I'm so glad that that was what we ended up doing, because fast forward today, my daughter is 23, my son is 19. And sure enough, that's the kind of relationship we have. It's a very close bond. I didn't have terrible twos. I didn't have terrible threes. I didn't have terrible teens. Blessed. Okay. So yeah, you guys are child. Yes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying. 6 weeks is not long enough for a new baby. You're more like at least 3 months for real. Yeah. Yep. When you clock out at the work for linear income, that's when the money stops. Yeah. And I get it, because there are so many people who want, need, desire, and deserve to be able to earn more money. And that's why they started their business. I get that. I understand that. I saw my husband's comment. I'm not even going to put that on the screen. But like, I get that people really want to be able to succeed, but if we're going to do that, we got to be honest about what we're really doing. How are we contributing to our own success or our own failure? So now, if you're wondering, okay, Val, well, how do we put together both the skills and the system? Okay, welcome to the Profitpreneur Lab. All right, this is the first plug and play solution for online entrepreneurs, including network marketers, but not limited to just them, that want to save time and want to maximize their ROI, maximize their profit margin. You can stop struggling now to figure out what works and what doesn't. And now you can start seeing real results with our guidance and support. So again, remember, I said I've been coaching network marketers for over 7 years now. And it finally dawned on us, you know what? We should put a program together that will allow people to be able to learn and to grow and acquire the two most important things they will ever need in their business, the skills and the system. So although we have a network marketing business, we're not inviting anybody to come into our network marketing business. We don't need anybody in there right now. And there's a bigger priority right now. There's a bigger need that we need to step in and fulfill. And that is where the network marketers are, no matter what company you're in, how can we help you? And that's why we created this. So check it out. What the Profitpreneur is designed to do is to help you get predictably profitable business going. Okay. Now, how do we do it? Well, we put you through 3 phases. That's it. Pretty simple. Phase 1 is developing a strong online business foundation. Phase 2 allows you to implement proven profit-producing online marketing strategies, not ones you heard about, not ones that only came out of a book and you ain't never tried them, child. But I am talking about 7+ years of testing, 7+ years of data and research that we have put together so that we know what produces profit and what does not only for ourselves, but also for our clients. And now for you. And then in phase 3, monetize, profit, and scale with organic and or paid strategies. That part is up to you. You get to actually choose if you want to continue growing an organic way of monetization, or paid ad strategies, whether you're doing Facebook ads, Google ads, Pinterest ads, YouTube ads, whatever you want, you get to decide, because you'll finally be at a point where you can make data-driven decisions, I should say, based on everything that you've done in the first 2 phases. Now, with that, each phase comes with the lessons and the resources that you need to move through the skill and system transformation as fast and as streamlined as possible. Pretty cool, right? Now, I know some folks out here feeling a little curious. You're like, okay, well, what's inside? Well, how do y'all do this? How do you help me go through these phases? I'm glad you asked. Here we go. Inside of phase 1, where you develop a strong online business foundation, you will learn how to define your core values using fun, interactive, and strategic resources to help you gain clarity on your own purpose for offering your business solutions and making it easier to be relatable to your ideal customer so that you can build meaningful relationships and strong bonds for loyal customers who repeatedly buy from you. And isn't that what we want? I know I do. Child, I love it when I see the same person come back and I see that loyal customer purchase from me for yet another month. It's so cool. It is so fun. It is so great. And you can have that as well, whether it is in your network marketing company, or even if you decide to work with us further and allow us to teach you how to earn additional streams of income without having to join our business. Pretty cool. Next, you're going to define your target audience and your ideal customer persona so that you can confidently connect with them and do it on a deeper level based on shared core values that you have in common, not just based on some product. Because let's be real, people are not buying the product. They're buying the solution, and they're buying it from somebody they trust. And if it ain't you, guess what? You ain't going to make no sale. They're going to buy the product all right, but it ain't going to be from you. So this is why we need to develop a deeper level of trust that is needed for a loyal customer base that will buy from you repeatedly and even send you referrals so you can create some more income security and predictability. Next, we're going to show you how to develop a clear and an effective online marketing strategy. There's tons of folks out here online that's showing you a whole bunch of marketing strategies, but are they effective for you? Are they working for you? Is it based on your particular target audience or even, get this, your strengths? Of course not. You know how I know? Because they don't know you. We want to get to know you. We'd like for you to come inside of our community and give us the honor of walking you through this stuff based on your particular business so that we can help you. Okay. This way, you don't have to feel overwhelmed or disorganized because you're going to learn how to create a full and complete plan that keeps you productive. It keeps you profitable and does it in a way that makes mapping out your entire business growth journey a fun and a seamless experience. And isn't that what we want? We ain't trying to be making a business feel like a job. We got all these tasks to do and all these activities to do and all these people to call and all this stuff. And it's like, and what are we doing it for? We say we're doing it for time freedom and we have no time. We're so busy going out here and talking to people and doing all of these things and all these strategies and all these tactics that aren't really getting you what you want. So why are we doing them? Why are we making the list of 100 people? Why are we cold calling? Why are we buying leads? Why are we chasing people down? Why are we circling around every 3 months after that fool told you no and you still trying to convince them? We can stop all of that. We can eliminate all of that. And we even included some bonuses that will help you to get all of this done in phase 1 faster, including 4 modules broken down into small knowledge bites and step-by-step guides, a core value clarity cheat sheet to quickly connect and communicate better with your ideal customers, a business boundary builder for growing your business with confidence and decisiveness and posture, true posture. Okay. We are not showing you how to fake it till you make it or lie until they buy. We are showing you how to have boundaries and standards and integrity in your business so people take you seriously and they realize you are somebody that I can trust. You're a professional. When you start doing that, you will start earning the professional type of income that you've been longing for all this time. We even have a plug and play members portal for 24/7 access to solutions to leverage. Now, once you've gone through that phase, you might be feeling real good and thinking, oh my gosh, I have arrived. Nope. Time for phase 2. And inside of here, this is where we now start to implement and build on top of the phase 1 foundation by implementing proven profit producing online marketing strategies. We're not talking about vanity metrics. We're not talking about, oh my gosh, my reels went viral and yet I'm still broke. We're not talking about that. We are talking about things that produce you profits. And so what you'll learn is how to develop a content strategy that actually aligns with your audience as well as your value proposition using our proven methods of creating a never-ending flow of quality, relevant content that will intensify your ideal customer's desire to approach you and buy from you over and over again. Okay, so that's going to be really important because let me tell you, it's been 7 years and not once have I run out of content to put out online. Not once have I needed to ask myself the question, what am I going to post about today? What am I going to talk about today? What am I going to do? Never. Let me take a piece of my brain and give it to you. Next, you'll identify and leverage social media platforms to grow a buying customer list and increase engagement without unnecessarily making yourself busy, making yourself unproductive by blindly posting with no clear objective and no strategy, no system in place. Okay, definitely don't want you to do that because it's not going to get you anywhere. And how many times have you been told to post consistently and you sitting up there thinking, okay, but post what? Exactly. All right, let's get back into this. You'll also learn how to connect, communicate, and convert without feeling like an imposter or becoming tongue-tied, awkward, or salesy. Using data from your core values, data from your customer persona training, you will clearly and effectively make stronger connections, deeper connections, more emotional connections, because emotions is what drives a person to buy. And you will be able to communicate your offers to your ideal customers so that they feel satisfied and happy and confident in knowing that they made a smart buying decision from a pleasant, no pressure experience that you facilitated to them. And we're going to give you more bonuses to get this done faster, including two of my signature courses broken down into small knowledge bites and step-by-step tutorials, 6, not 1, not 2, 6 step-by-step social media guidebooks, cheat sheets, planners. We're giving you a proven converting social media post template. We're giving you several to boost quality engagement and meaningful conversations that lead to quick and simple sales. I'm even going to share with you my own proven customer objection prevention strategy. No more getting objections. No more getting rejected. And let me just tell you, this strategy that I use myself to this day helped me go from have a closing rate from 5% when I first started in business to 30% about 3 years in. And now my closing rate is about 64%. It'll be anywhere from 60% to 67% at any given time. So I want you to think about that. Imagine if out of every 3 people that you had a conversation with, 2 of them joined your business. Now, what if you did that every day and you talked to 3 people a day? Exactly. Let us show you what to do. Okay. And now for phase 3, monetizing and profiting and scaling up with organic and or paid strategies, your choice. So what you'll learn here is you will uncover and release money mindset and negativity blocks so that you can break negative subconscious cycles that may be causing self-sabotage and self-doubt in your ability to confidently make offers, powerfully impact your customers for an increased lifetime customer value, and operate your business profitably. I want you to ask yourself something. Has there ever been a time that you really thought, right? You got a person in front of you and you really thought that you could do some good in the world by making an offer to them. They could really use your product or your business opportunity. And then all of a sudden you clammed up a little bit and you were like, oh, I don't want to come across salesy. Maybe this isn't the right time. When is the right time? I don't know. I'll just come back to talk to them about it later. And then you never did, and they never signed up. Or worse, you find out a few months later, they're in a company because you didn't have that courage at the time to make that offer. You wanted to make sure you were doing things right and you didn't want to be too pushy. Yeah? Self-sabotage. So how do we just break through? How do we have a breakthrough? Through what we're going to teach you in there. Also, we're going to show you how to get all entrepreneurial. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show you how to track and analyze key performance indicators, the real performance indicators, not how many views you got, not how many likes you got, because those are just vanity metrics. It looks real cute, makes your ego feel good and stroked, but it ain't putting no dough on the flow. Okay, now let's talk about what we do need to do. So we're going to show you how to track and analyze using done for you digital business trackers to identify areas for improvement in your daily business operations, for improved marketing, improved conversations, improved conversions, and to help strengthen your income security with your high performing business. Then we're going to show you how to optimize your profit producing business strategies without investing too much money or mistakenly creating busy work instead of being productive. You can now make logical income producing decisions based on data driven insights from your KPI trackers, I was just talking about, to increase efficiency and consistent profitability with your business. What you'll get to get this done faster: 2 more modules broken down into small knowledge bites and step-by-step guides every single step of the way. You'll even receive a money abundance journal to keep you on the right frequency, the right energy, so that you can show up powerfully in your conversations with people and close more. Also, demolishing negative self-talk journal, because again, we have got to get rid of this idea that maybe you're not ready for this, or maybe this wasn't God's plan for you. Yes, it was. If you had the desire, he has planted that desire in your heart, and all he wants you to do is trust him to take the next step. There's a reason why you're watching this video right now, and maybe this is even an answer to a prayer that you just had recently. So take advantage of that. Follow the prompting. Take the next step. Okay? Now, you'll also get your digital DMO tracker, social media and KPI trackers, and that plug and play members portal for 24/7 access to solutions for you to be able to leverage. Now, when you join with everything that I just said, all 6 of the modules, the 2 premium courses, the core value clarity sheet, let's see. So the 6 modules, the value there is $497. If you were to go to my website, you would see that I do charge $497 for the things that I teach here. The 2 premium courses, you add them up, the value is $324. The core value clarity worksheet, cheat sheet, we offer that by itself at $27. We offer the business boundary builder by itself at $27. Profile to profit cheat sheet, $17. YouTube tracker, $17. Pinterest tracker, $17. Pinterest board planner, $17. The social media template, $7. Customer objection prevention strategy is $77. It really should be more. It's that good. The money abundance journal, demolishing self-talk, negative self-talk. The business boundaries journal, all 27. The DMO tracker, 17. The audience growth tracker, 17. Your digital KPI trackers are 47. And your plug and play members portal is only 97. Now I want you to think about this. I have not inflated these prices in any way. These are all very reasonable for everything you get, because Sunny and I over deliver every single time. When you add up the total value, it's $1,200, over $1,200 here, $1,286. But we are giving all of this to you for just $7 a month. That's it. $7 a month. And the only thing that you need to do to get access to it is go right there. Boop. I know you can see that. theprofitpreneur.com/invite. And I'll even put it right here inside of the chat as well, if they'll let me. Oh, wait, I think I pasted. Nope. Let me go ahead and just grab it here. I think I do have it somewhere. Yep, I do. I'll just copy and paste here. Boom. All right, so that should be popping up really soon. Now, when you do this today, I've got even more for you, child. I got even more. Listen, we don't play no games when it comes to showing you how to grow your network marketing business. And it is because we take it seriously that you are doing this with a purpose. You got involved in a network marketing company, not to just be playing around and waste your money on auto ships. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your future. And because of that, we take it seriously. And because we've had success, we've been able to grow our network marketing business into profit. We have been able to grow our affiliate marketing business into profit. We have been able to grow our coaching business into profit. And I'm talking about, listen. And I'm speaking specifically to network marketers right now, right? But honestly, if you're an online business owner, I want you to check this out. We got involved in a network marketing company and we started earning 5 figures a month in just 5 months. Do you want to know how to do that? Okay, well, get on in here for just $7 a month. And when you get started with us right away, we have some bonuses for you, including one of my signature courses that is valued at $497. I'm going to pop it in there Just because you got the $7 membership, I'm going to pop it in there for free. You will get access to this. This is my online profiting power signature course. I am known for that. I'm known for making money in the business and profiting. And so you will discover how to use the 6 foundational pillars necessary to grow your business that is consistently profitable and stable in any unforeseen circumstances. This was actually inspired by the fact that not only did we hit 5 figures a month in 5 months, but we did it during the pandemic in 2020. And we've been able to maintain a healthy streams of income ever since. You get access to that when you get the $7 membership. Also, our indestructible income mega tracker. This is a simple yet very powerful income boosting tracker. It helps you to instantly detect any errors in your copywriting or your communication with your audience, and even your offer framing that may be hindering you from sales, so that you can improve it and now start hitting your income goals faster. I know a lot of people say that they start a business and they just want to be able to help people. But let's get real. In business, any business, whether it's for-profit or nonprofit, money is needed to keep that business afloat, to keep it going. In a nonprofit business, they're still it's a charity, so they're still looking for donations, and they need those donations to be able to have the money to put towards their cause. They need the money. If there's no money coming in, there goes the charity. It's gone. And for a for-profit business, which is what you are in, if you're involved in network marketing and MLM, with a for-profit business, that is the number one key performance indicator. How much impact do you have on other people? How much influence do you have on them in a healthy way to be able to help them make the right buying decision and solve a major problem that they have going on right now that you have a solution for? If you're not very effective in your communicating, if you're not very effective in terms of your skill, right, strengthening your skill, then you won't make any money because people won't buy. They won't like you. They won't trust you. So they're not going to buy from you. So we show you how to build your foundation and then attract the right people to you, and then interact with those people in a very easy way so that you can then transact with those people, right? BAIT. My husband came out with that, so that was pretty cool. All right, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope this has brought you a lot of clarity as to why there are many, many people who are not having this kind of success. And listen, you know, this is honestly in any industry. I do feel, you know, a little way. I feel a certain way when people talk about the network marketing industry sometimes, because when you look at any industry, this is pretty much the standard. You only have 1% to up to maybe 3% of people who are having success and making professional type of money, life-changing type of money in a particular industry, versus the other 97% of people who say they want to do it, and then they get involved. They say, oh, this is too hard, or oh, this ain't for me, or oh, you know, I'm not cut out for this, or oh, it doesn't work. And then they just quit and they leave. How many times have we seen our kids say that they want to be, you know, an athlete, they want to be a basketball player, and then you go and you teach them basketball and they don't make it into the NBA? That's most folks. It's like 1% or maybe less of all the people, all the young boys and the young girls who want to get into the NBA and the WNBA. It's somewhere around 1 to 3% of folks that actually get to do that and make that kind of income. That's the professional income, because they are the professionals. When you look at a ballerina, because I was a dance instructor before I was in cosmetology. When you look at ballerinas, it's like 0.1% that get to become the prima ballerina. So what? Ballet is a scam too? The NBA is a scam? Is it all scams? Or is it just that people are unskilled? That's all it is. So what about you now? Are you going to be one of the skilled, and better yet, become a professional? Okay. So I want you to look at it like this. My husband, he didn't do anything, but I was watching him. We were in the car coming back from the gym, and he's in the car and he's like, yeah, watch me back up, right? And I'm like, you know what? Great point. Like, there are people who want to know how to drive, right? Can't wait to drive. But you cannot get your buns out there until you have developed the skill to drive. They will not give you a license until you have developed the skill, right? You need to be licensed. So now you have the skilled driver. But then there are also professional drivers out there who get paid millions of dollars to do exactly that, drive. NASCAR, hello, or stuntmen, hello. They get paid a lot of money to do something that we do every day. Nobody pays us. And we're skilled at it. Matter of fact, we're paying them. We're paying the DMV in order to be able to renew our license, to continue having the privilege to drive, right? But you had to build the skill first. And out of all the people out here who know how to drive, it's a lot of them who are causing the accidents that cause our insurance to go up. For those of us who have never been in an accident before, like, thanks. Right? But that's a whole nother story. So hopefully by now you're really starting to get some clarity on why you may have been, not exactly getting what you want and really wanting to go next level, but you haven't been able to do so yet. It's just those two things. It is the skills and the system. Allow us to show you how to develop the skills quicker, and we will facilitate everything to you, including our guidance, our nurturing, but also including a lot of tools and resources that you're going to need along the way. And then as you're developing that skill, we even have a way for you to be able to earn extra, additional income up to $7,000 per sale. And you do not have to close that sale. We do it. We have our own sales team. So if these are the types of things that you want to know more about, then go ahead, click on theprofitpreneur.com/invite. We cannot wait to see you here. It's only $7. It's less than Hulu. If you've got Hulu and you're a network marketer, then you need to get this membership. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging with me. Love, love, love it. Just like Ray J says here, $7 a month is only 23 cents per day. You've got to feel like you're worth it. You got to feel like you're worth at least 23 cents to grow a stable business, right? Because it's going to take a little bit of investment, but it's also going to take the skills and the right system. We've got it, and we're happy to share it with you. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video, and better yet, inside the Profitpreneur Lab. Bye.